Hi, my name is Kayla and I'm a student in Professor Dixon's English 105 class. And for this video assignment, my idea was to ask all of my siblings how they felt their transition to online learning was going. So when I was thinking about this, my hypothesis was that the younger students, or my younger siblings, would prefer to stay home, and they thought it would be easier at home than being in school because kids typically tend to not like going to school. And I thought that the older siblings, such as myself, would want to go back to school, which is how I feel, because being on campus is more than just school. And as you can see, well, you'll see through the video, that wasn't really the case. And so now on to the interviews. Introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Liza. I'm 15 and I'm a sophomore in high school.
Okay, Liza, do you think that online learning is easier, harder, about the same than it would have been if you were still in school?
I think that it's a little harder because you don't have your teachers there helping you, and you need to stay on top of your work, and you have to be responsible for yourself to make sure that you get your work done.
Good. So because of schools closing down, you get to stay home a lot more and you get a lot more free time. Would you prefer staying at home, or do you miss school and would you want to go back to school?
I do want to go back to school because I miss being on a schedule and seeing all my friends and having communication with people other than my family.
So you mentioned schedule. So how's your schedule changed day to day? Like your routine, I guess. Can you give us insight, maybe examples?
I don't really have a routine anymore. It just goes based off of what I need to get done that day or what I am doing that day.
And as opposed to, how was it before? Like when you would have school?
Before I would go to bed earlier, wake up earlier, and then go to school. But now I just wake up whenever.
And did you have extracurriculars when you went to school? Like instead of just like going to school, you would do things after school, right?
Yeah, I had dance once a week, and then I had track practice every day after school.
Thank you, Liza.
Welcome.
Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Laura.
Hi, Laura. So do you think that online learning is a lot harder, more easier?
I think it's harder because you have your lessons that you need to do, and then on top of that, you have all the work.
Okay. Do you prefer staying at home and learning from home, or would you rather go back to school and learn? And can you explain why, like your choice?
I'd rather go back to school because, I don't know, I feel like the work just comes easier, and it's better to have a teacher there to explain everything.
Okay. So can you go into detail about how your day-to-day routine has changed? Like maybe give us an insight of what it was before when you were going to school and then what it is now.
Well, before everything started happening, I went to bed pretty early, got up, and went to school. And now I get up really late, I stay up really late, and then I do my homework really whenever I want because, I don't know, I just have more freedom.
And do you think you're staying more on top of your assignments, or do you think you're kept falling behind?
Some days I fall behind, but I've been pretty good about it.
That's good. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Brody Flex.
Okay, so how has social distancing affected you? Like, do you think the school works harder or easier?
I think it's harder because we have to take our own responsibility to do it other than somebody teaching us.
Okay, and do you prefer to be at school or do you like being home more?
I'd rather be at school to get the teaching that I need to and to be with my friends.
Thank you. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Bella Flex.
Okay, Bella, do you think that social distancing has made learning harder? Like, do you think the school works harder?
Easier.
You think it's easier? Okay. And do you like being at home more, or would you rather still be going to school?
I go to school because I miss my friends and my teacher.
Wait, how has social distancing affected you? I agree 100%. Wait, how do you think that social distancing has affected your schoolwork?
No.
So as you can see by the interviews, most of my siblings came to the same conclusion that online learning was a lot more difficult than in-person classroom face-to-face learning. Except for Bella at the end, who was the youngest going to school, who believed that the work was easier, which makes sense for her age. But I think all of us can agree that being in a house with this many siblings and in close quarters is just making us all stir crazy, and we're all ready to go back to school. So that was my interviews. Thanks for watching.